Onivia, League of Legends Highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
He asked for something new from MÁA, and here it is.
It's going to be the Trundle locked in for the top lane. We've seen this coming out, as an answer to the Maokai. In the past, this has been one alongside the Gnar.
Reaper died during that all-in, probably would have picked up the kill on Ian.
Oh, back down to the bottom lane. Grand entrance coming through yet again here onto MÁA. Knocked down to half HP yet again, but Tucson does not have the ignite for the all-in, but they might not even need it. They're still firing away. Max desperately trying to keep him staved off. The leap will come through. Flash forward, Blade Caller coming down.
Oh!
One more hit would do it, but they just can't quite get the catch.
Jarvan's here.
We'll get the pop-up yet again on the Max. Double pulverized knock-up coming through for him as Spirit is chasing in, has the flash available, flashes
Nice!
in, gets the knock-up, gets the kill. First blood over to Afrika Freaks, but now firing back is Beyond, comes in, finds Tucson, kills him.
Teleport.
After the Unburrow, TP is coming down.
But the core of 4 will be very, very powerful and even be able to shove pretty fast.
Well, Beyond going over to contest this ward. It's Heavy in here to back him up. TP coming through. Shockwave thrown down, and Ian is just going to go so very low. One more hit would do it. The auto attack from the Orianna. Not enough, but Kuro has that. Ghost will be able to finish him off, and they go ahead and get Beyond right inside the Raptor Pit as well. 2 for 0 going over to Afrika. We're going to be looking nearby. Does he want to go in for this one? Throws down the ward, sees how low it is, but can't possibly find a way to enter with the Alistar there. Gatekeeping. In the meantime, Tucson will go in, finds a pop-up on the MÁA. Cataclysm coming down, but he's got the leap to go over the wall, but the Ignite is ticking and might just finish him off. One final tick will get it. Tucson claiming the kill, and Beyond yet again back in the pit will go down. Now MÁA arriving. Jumps forward in onto ADD. Goes down the pillar to try to cut him off as the rest of the team collapses inward. We'll have the slow up. Shockwave coming through. Nice twisted advance to dodge that one out. Now the Nature's Grass coming through. We'll find multiple members. Tucson dashing away. Will still get taken down by Ian. As the Blade Caller connects in underneath the turret, Kramer fire away with a little.
Speaking of killing, getting optimistic about a turret dive onto a Maokai.
So we'll go ahead and throw down that sapling. It's a little bit of damage down to the Kuro. TP coming through, but ADD takes so much damage from the distance. Grasp will find Crow. A lot of damage coming through here from Ian. A couple more shots with her. The Scuttle Crab will clear out that control ward as well because this Infernal Drake is just now spawning. Max, however, once a fight flashes and misses the pulverize as Tucson is able to dash away onto Kramer, who had already flashed in. Now Spirit popped over the wall with the blast cone. Throws down the Cataclysm. 2 members locked in, flag and drag to get the extra knock-up, and MÁA has to flash away on the backside. Will not be clipped by that Shockwave, but the rest of his team cannot say the same, as Max will be the first one that goes down, and Tucson is still hunting. Does not have the quickness. He do want to stop this. Full HP. Coming in with ADD to try to take up in the front lines, but it's against 4 members of the Afrika Freaks with Kuro rejoining. He'll jump in. MÁA already leaping away as ADD throws down the Nature's Grasp, goes down below half HP, and it's really just a matter of time. He'll flash away even, but double dash forward. Bard with the flash. Tucson going in. They will be able to take him down in the end. As the Dragon Strike from Spirit claims his life. And then we'll go ahead and start up the Infernal Drake yet again.
ADD lived a long time, but he was baiting his team pretty hard. He had flash up. I understood what he was trying to do, but he was buying time. Hold on that point for a second.
Max going in, finds the double pulverize. Yet again, but the Infernal Drake is taken by Spirit, but can he make it out of here with his life? Shockwave comes in, grabs 2, Beyond, and MÁA both go dangerously low, but Spirit will die in the end. Max with that ignite finds the kill, but Kuro going forward, finds one, getting rid of Beyond, can't quite find another. Will get taken down as it's a double kill suddenly here for MÁA, almost a triple, as they're able to turn it around very slightly, but they're still losing objectives across the map as Marin will knock down that tier 1 turret.
Needlessly greedy though from the Afrika Freaks. They didn't need to keep reinitiating.
Infernal on the way. Seems like it might be slightly in their favor at the end of it, but giving those kills over to MÁA is a dangerous thing to do. Now pulverize into the headbutt there on a Spirit. Tucson arriving, does have the lockdown. That's going to be the massive Shockwave coming through for Kuro, looking for the kills, and Tucson on the backside. Looks like he might just be able to make it out with his life, but MÁA has traded it, made it a 1-for-1. Spirit for Max's life, but Afrika Freaks.
Greedy. It's a full initiation build. They don't have the standard Knight's Vow for the Jarvan. You're going to see the teleport come in very aggressively, but it is a Trundle.
We'll go ahead and peel back. Max just laying down a red carpet for Marin to arrive on. They'll actually flash out of the pit. Meanwhile, that's going to be a big catch on the backside here for ADD. The pop-up coming through. He's advance forwards, gets a massive shield trying to keep himself alive, and then Nature's Grass comes down, and Kuro is going to be the first one that falls without using the Shockwave. Kramer able to answer for 1, now 2, getting rid of Beyond, but looking for so much more. Max with a massive pulverize, tries to even the fight, but that's going to be the quadra kill, or the triple kill rather, coming through here for Kramer. Dangerously though, will get popped by the explosive charge at the end by MÁA, but Marin is able to pick up the pieces, gets rid of the Tristana, and Ian is just a smack away from going down, has the Valkyrie over the trophy to keep himself alive. will be maintaining their gold lead here at the moment as the Infernal Drake does get started up yet again by MVP. Advance down in on the barn as ADD just desperately tries to escape. Has the Nature's Grasp, but he is just way too squishy. There's too many members of the Afrika Freaks around.
That's the reality of the Contaminate coming through from the ultimate there. Makes him squishy. They turn onto the Maokai. Couldn't get his positioning. And now Baron is being forced by Afrika.
Yeah, I mean, this might just have to be the go button for MVP, but the Baron has already fallen. Now they're looking to turn around the fight. Tucson gets popped back by the Buster Shot, so won't have the great entrance as Max is just gatekeeping, making sure that the rest of the squad can make it out of here alive.
Who's going to get the kill? Who do they want to have it?
I mean, he lasted way longer than the Maokai did because of that Trundle ultimate. That Corki Tristana, not too bad. Go ahead and get rid of those, but they have more waves on the way. Gonna be the big engage here from Max. Featherstorm coming down from Kramer to make sure he does not get pulverized. The Blade Caller just helps rip right through beyond Squirrel. Comes up for the first kill. Cataclysm down onto ADD. Trying to soak up as much as he can in the front line, but he's already down below half HP. The Sap Magic bring it back a little bit, but it's not enough for him to posture forward to help save that turn. So that's gonna be the first inhibitor of the game going down in favor of Afrika Freaks. They're not done yet. They're rotating straight down to that because he went for the Lord Dominic's Regards instead of the Mortal Reminder, so he's not even remotely worried about it. Lauren, though, might be a little bit worried here as he goes down to half HP, but the hands are right back in as Beyond goes low. Has to use the Void Rush to try to get himself out of the fight, but the Blade Caller coming through off the back of the Featherstorm from Kramer does find yet another kill. Now Max will go down. Kuro finding one for himself, and it's just going to be cleanup time here for the Afrika Freaks as they try to get rid of the rest of these remaining members of MVP and end the game. Might not even have to kill them, honestly. Shockwave coming through, only going to connect in onto one, but it's weakened some Maokai, sets him up to go down. That might just be the ace, and will make it back limping into the fountain as much as you can limp when you're riding on an airplane. But the turrets will go down. Nexus about to be exposed as Ian goes in for his last hurrah. But he is just going to get shot down out of the skies. Kramer with a final kill, 22-11, doubling it. Massive gold lead in the end, 34 minutes on the clock. Afrika Freaks win game one.
Yeah, 34 minutes, 33 kills, super bloody game one, but it means that the side of Afrika are one Nexus explosion away from guaranteeing themselves a top 5 spot, ruining the night of Jin Air fans and ensuring that they will be taking on SK Telecom T1 in the first round of the Gauntlet next Saturday.
One more game, all that Afrika need. Riding in off the 2-0 would be a nice way to get ready for that wildcard match. Do have to still close out their final game against Jin Air if they are to win here. But they want to go ahead, they want to be locked into the playoffs.
The Tristana, not allowing her to be aggressive in lane, and Trundle does Trundle things when he's allowed to lane freely against a Maokai.
And you know, I think you have to be concerned with the draft here from the side of MVP, going for the Maokai first pick.